Hey everyone, hope your day is going well, whether it's a chill one or a busy one. We have got three solid stories lined up for you today on Ledger Life. First, we are looking at the major revamp from Juno Analytics that's going to make dev life a lot simpler. Then we'll check out CaniSafe, a new internet computer powered locker for musicians who are done with surveillance and ready for privacy. And lastly, we'll explore Appic DAO, an exciting player reshaping how blockchains talk to each other. As always, if you find value in what we are doing, you can support Ledger Life directly. Our donation wallet details are in the description. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with Juno Analytics. They have just rolled out a big update and it's aimed straight at developers who want analytics that are faster, lighter, and easier to use. The most eye-catching part of this release, the JavaScript client, is now just 3 KB zipped. That's over 90% smaller than before. That means pages load faster, the client's lighter on system resources, and implementation is cleaner. It's a solid win if you have been battling bloated tracking scripts. But it's not just about size. Juno is shifting how data is collected. Instead of relying on custom API endpoints with web workers and indexed DP, everything now works through native HTTP requests. That makes the setup less complex and easier to maintain. If you have ever had to troubleshoot a misbehaving analytics setup, this update will feel like a breath of fresh air. They have also added smarter ways to explore your data. The dashboard now supports paginated views, so no more 70,000 page view caps. You can dive into everything from month-long traffic to hourly trends. And there is a handy export function too, which lets you download page view data if you want to do some offline analysis. On the inside side, the dashboard now shows the top 10 time zones where visitors come from. So if your traffic spikes at odd hours, this can help explain why. You also get OS data as long as users opt in, so you know if people are visiting from iPhones, Linux machines, or anything in between. Visually, the dashboard has had a nice refresh as well. It's cleaner, more intuitive, and frankly just nicer to use. The update is designed to be backward compatible, so upgrading doesn't mean you will break your old setup. And if you added extra web worker scripts before, good news, you can delete those now. The overarching theme here is simplicity. Juno didn't just add features, they stripped away the friction. This isn't about impressing with complexity, it's about giving devs clean tools to get real insights without clutter. All in all, it's a strong update that puts Juno ahead in the analytics space, particularly for developers who want performance without the bloat. From developers tracking site activity to musicians securing their sounds, we move from back-end tools to front-row creativity. Let's talk about CaniSafe, the new platform offering privacy-first storage for artists. CaniSafe is a music locker built on the internet computer, and it's saying no to logins, no to email signups, and no to surveillance. Yep, you don't even need a password to use it. That's because CaniSafe uses internet identity. So all you do is authenticate and you are in. This isn't just a gimmick, it changes the entire experience. You are not feeding the algorithm or giving up personal data just to upload a song. For musicians who have been burned by platforms that bury their work under ads or pressure them into gamified nonsense, CaniSafe feels like a reset. Here is how it works. You upload your music straight to on-chain storage. No metadata, not links to a separate cloud drive. The actual music file lives on the blockchain. That means it's yours permanently. No central admin can remove it, no licensing clause in the fine print. It's your track, your rules. Listeners can stream directly from public playlist called CaniPlay. No account needed, no subscriptions, no algorithms deciding what comes next. Just pick a playlist and listen. It's minimal, fast, and refreshingly simple. And simplicity is kind of the whole ethos. The interface is clean, uploads are quick, and while it's still early access, the playlist already reflects a wide range of genres. You won't see viral hits or celebrity features here. What you will find is experimental beats, bedroom recordings, raw demos, and fully mixed EPs all sitting side by side. CaniSafe isn't chasing cloud. It's building infrastructure for creators who are serious about owning their work. That's why you also get control over metadata, access logs, and content updates without needing to beg a support desk. You don't have to wait on anyone, you own the vault, full stop. What's more, there is no autoplay, no engagement stats, no follower counts. Fans can listen, share, and link, but discovery here feels more like flipping through vinyl crates than swiping through TikToks. It's intentional. The goal isn't exposure, it's longevity. That doesn't mean CaniSafe is just for niche users either. The team has hinted that visual artists and writers will be next, but music was the logical starting point because musicians have been dealing with exploitative platforms for far too long. It's rare to find a Web3 product that doesn't scream about tokens or DAOs or the future of music. CaniSafe just launched quietly with no flash, just working tech and a simple invite form. If you are a creator looking for a platform that respects your work and leaves you alone, CaniSafe might be exactly what you have been waiting for. And now, zooming out from the world of creators to the broader blockchain space, there is a big shift happening in how blockchains are connecting with each other. And it's all about cross-chain protocols. Cross-chain communication in blockchain is heating up, and Appic DAO is one of the names you will want to remember. According to fresh data from CoinLaw, cross-chain protocols now own a solid 55% share of the interoperability space. That's more than half the market leaning on tech that makes blockchains talk to each other. Appic DAO is pushing this movement forward by tackling one of the trickiest parts of decentralized finance, making different chains work together without the usual technical mess. It's not just about building another bridge, it's about making that bridge feel seamless. Why is this important? Because DeFi is growing across multiple blockchain ecosystems and they all have their own quirks. Without a smart way to link them, the whole system risks becoming fragmented and inefficient. Appic's approach focuses on simplicity. For developers, it means fewer sleepless nights trying to write multi-protocol code. For users, it means moving assets and data between chains without delays, high cost, or complex instructions. What really makes Appic stand out is its focus on scale. Many decentralized applications struggle when user demand grows, especially when those apps rely on cross-chain activity. Appic is built with that in mind, ensuring that it doesn't buckle under pressure. It promises security and speed even as the number of users and chains increases. Let's talk about cost too. Traditional cross-chain transfers often carry hefty fees. Appic DAO wants to change that by offering developers a more cost-efficient way to build and run cross-chain apps. Lower barriers mean more innovation and a better user experience overall. And we can't ignore their developer-first framework. Instead of forcing devs to navigate the quirks of 5 different blockchains, Appic provides tools that smooth the process, removing roadblocks and making integration almost plug and play. For users, this means you are no longer stuck in one ecosystem. With Appic, you can interact with multiple chains easily, unlocking access to more assets, services, and DeFi products than ever before. The blockchain world is shifting. Single chain dominance is giving way to fluid ecosystems where assets flow freely across networks. Appic DAO isn't just keeping up, it's helping shape that future. As more projects recognize the need for cross-chain support, platforms like Appic are likely to become central to the DeFi landscape. It's about building connections, not silos. And Appic is making those connections more reliable, affordable, and accessible than most other solutions out there. That's it for today on Ledger Life. 3 projects, 3 fresh perspectives. Whether you are coding with Juno, locking down your tracks on CaniSafe, or watching chains link up through Appic DAO, there is plenty happening outside the usual hype cycle. If you want to help keep this kind of independent coverage going, our donation wallet is in the description. You will also find links to everything we mentioned today. Catch you next time.